In this video, we'll be going over how to comment and suggest on Google Drive documents that have been shared with you from your students. So I'm going to click on the Shared With Me folder from the Google Drive main part, and I'm going to double click this document about President Obama from the demo student account. And once it loads, it's going to tell me that I'm suggesting. You'll see the green over here, and you'll see that it's highlighted green. Now, this isn't like an essay or anything like that. It's just a simple little thing off of the internet that I found about President Obama. And whatever you do to change the things, it will happen without compromising the document that the student had given you. So you can make changes, and they can see the changes they made that were made against what they gave you as document. So for example, let's say that I want this to be two separate things. I don't know why you would want it to be two separate things, but let's just say you want it to be two separate things. And then it just says added a paragraph. I'm going to go ahead and indent this line, and it's going to say indent the first line. And let's just say I want to indent this one as well. So I'm going to indent this one as well, and you can see that little notes are popping up as I change things. Let's just say that I want to change Vice President. I want to capitalize it. So I'm just going to add a capital V, and then it says that small v was replaced with capital V, and I can do the same thing with the P and say that small p was replaced with capital P. You can make all these kind of grammatical error changes, and the students will be able to see it against what they put. So when they reopen this document again, they'll be able to see all the changes that you had suggested to them. So that's how the suggesting tool works in a nutshell. The commenting tool works in a different way. If you want to elaborate on ideas and other things that they can write about, you can click over to the comment section and you can comment, add a comment. So the local bank, or the bank part, is highlighted, and I'm going to click on the comment again. The bank is highlighted because it's the last word in the paragraph, and I'm going to say elaborate more. What is significant about this? So now I've added a writing comment. So as you can see, when you hover over it, there's a little resolve button right over here. With the resolve button, you can click that and mark as resolved if you and the student agreed that they wanted to elaborate more or not elaborate more, whatever the case may be. You can add commentary, and you guys can have a conversation about it. There's a little edit and delete option as well if you're really wanting to do more. And again, you can add and talk about it and have a conversation about that point that you highlighted in the essay, and it can kind of create this conversation about it. I don't know when you would have the time to do all of this, but if you really are trying to help them maybe expand on their ideas, here's a way to do it without having to sift through a lot of hard copies of essays. Now, on their end, I'm going to go ahead and log into the demo account so that you can see what they get on their end. On their end, I'm going to go ahead and click on the assignment that I shared with the teacher account. And I'm going to get all of these suggestions. And when I click over here, I'm going to see new changes. And these were the changes that were made. And on the back, and it's telling me what was given. So this is the person that made the changes. And once multiple people start working on a document, then multiple icons are going to show up. But it just shows what changes were made and whether or not I want to do those. So for example, one of the suggestions that was made to me was to add it as a paragraph. I'm going to click OK. Another one was to indent the first line. The student can do that one and click OK. And then they want to replace the small p with a capital the small p with a capital P and the small v with a capital P. I'm going to go ahead and do those. And once I do them, it kind of just creates a checklist for the students to knock out all of this stuff. Now, I got a suggestion. I remember I'm on the student end, so the student gets a suggestion from you saying, elaborate more. What is significant about this? And I can either reply back to the comment, and we can start a conversation here, or I can just say this was significant because it is from his grandmother, where President Obama learns his hard work ethic from, or whatever you want to put. Ethic. There you go. And when I'm done, maybe I can just say to my teacher, what do you think about what I added after, right? And then I can just reply. And then this can kind of help with the editing process. Again, I know it's a lot of time, but it's just an option if writing essays is kind of in your lesson and you really want to try to help them become better writers. Of course, you wouldn't do it every week, but maybe it just kind of helps. It will help them kind of visualize it a little bit more because they have to type it anyway. Our set of students are kind of the typing generation anyway, so maybe this can kind of help them out a little bit more. But for now, these are some options on how to comment and share documents with your students on Google Drive. If you have any further questions, please ask Nicole. Also, there's a companion PDF to this as well for some shortcuts on how to do these suggestions and comments. Thanks for watching, and until the next video. Bye.